Meet the six-pack superstars, where sacrifice means nothing.
Okay, you motherfuckers, you call this a warm-up?
And winning means everything.
You can't obviously love us if you want to go and compete in a competition. You know how much it is.
To win, you have to work hard.
Squeeze them legs!
It's the guy holding the trophy at the end of the day that counts.
I don't know how I'm going to do it on stage, mate.
I have like this alter ego that Beyonce freaking knows, and I'm just like, come at me.
In a world where eating right, looking the best, and more hits means more cash, these are the six-pack superstars.
I love being on stage, I love competing. It's just an amazing buzz.
Meet Joel, a body fitness fanatic with biceps the size of watermelons.
My first year of competing, I won 2 overall titles, I won a pro card, and since then, every single thing that I've entered, I've won.
What I've seen Joel go through is just put me off fitness for life.
Meet Sophie, Joel's girlfriend and reality TV star.
When Joel first ever decided to compete, I didn't know anything about it. I was absolutely clueless. I think Joel was a little bit too. At the start, when he first ever did prep, it was like such a bad time because it changed who he was and it put a massive strain on our relationship. Now that the training's over, his social lives came back.
Joel also earns cash as an international DJ.
Touring is just full on. For example, I'm in Greece tonight. We're going to the airport right now, and then I'm flying straight from Greece to Ibiza for 4 nights. So, as you can see, like it is literally that full on. But obviously, when I do go on DJ, I do get quite a bit of attention. There's girls there that, you know, they'll do anything it takes to try and get in the DJ box. See, my girlfriend Sophie, she's always on my case. I can't count the amount of times I've been blocked on every social media, and because she is a bit of a nutter. She is a bit psycho.
But I do feel like sometimes I can be sort of second best and I'm not really a priority. I just hope that like he doesn't forget that he does have a girlfriend still at home.
My 2 passions was always DJing and fitness, and I've managed to turn them both into my career and make good money out of them. I literally do feel like I'm living the dream right now.
From fitness model Joel to the woman whose job it is to make the muscles really pop.
It's gonna be like, yeah, I got those dangling balls. Feels good to have those dangling balls. Yeah, liking those balls dangling.
This is Audrey, the UK's #1 posing coach.
Yo, bitches, you want a bit of that?
Audrey has turned over 100 wannabes into champion muscle models.
Okay, we're in front pose. We love it very much. Our balls are dangling.
Her take no shit attitude means she's made quite a name for herself.
We're like made of steel. We're not even made of human material anymore. There's a strength that is not existing in the real world. Feel that swagger.
Who's your daddy now, her? When Audrey's not breaking balls, she's mentoring students.
So you ready for the first class?
Yeah, I'm just a bit nervous about being in the bikini for it.
Meet Amy, an aspiring bikini model. She's also Audrey's personal assistant.
Not where I want to be in a bikini right now, so I was thinking maybe I could wear like a bodysuit or something, like just for the classes whilst...
Nobody wants to be in a bikini, so if I let you come in a bodysuit, then the other girls, it wouldn't be fair on them because they're all shitting their pants and they don't want to be in a bikini. But the reasons I need the bikini is 1, I need to see your body, even though it's bigger. My magic eyes can see the right angles for you, and I can see what's underneath your fat that I need to pose. Also, you have to be almost a little bit extra positive because people do know that you're my assistant and stuff, so you're kind of almost an extension of me. Maybe use that to kind of boost you up, thinking, no, you know what, I have to represent, I'm the most advanced student here, and I'm shitting my pants, I don't like it, but I gotta represent or Audrey's gonna kill me.
For Amy, representing could be easier said than done.
I've always struggled with food. I've always been a comfort eater. I always would binge eat 2 large pizzas to myself, like a box of donuts, and 2 big pastas of macaroni cheese, eat them with Chris. This is the fridge that I'm not allowed the food in. when I would binge, I would eat food that's not mine. And my parents got fed up with it. Their food is locked away, so I literally can't touch it. When I look at these photos, I just see two completely different people, and I remember that moment when I got on stage and I was like, I can't believe I'm here. I worked so hard and it was all worth it. I do not want to ever go back. Like, it makes me want to work 10 times harder.
Amy has a big competition just a few weeks away.
How's the prep going? Doesn't look like you've lost any weight, so what have you been doing?
Well, it's like my measurements and stuff, they have been going down, but then I'm bloating.
But because you're coming from a fat childhood, it's like your body holds on to fat more. Your body's going to take longer to do this, so you have to just follow the plan.
Blimey, Audrey, don't hold back. Coming up, Amy makes a big bikini decision, and Sophie gives Joel some home truths.
Most of the time I am on eggshells. I'm scared to like even tell you how I feel.
It's the day of the posing lesson, and it looks like Amy's followed Audrey's order to wear a bikini.
Set your posture. You're tall. Your chest
Well, sort of. Is a boob tube a bikini?
Think of yourself like a cartoon character. Your boobs are up here, your bum's out there, you've got the tiny little waist. You're no longer a regular girl in the regular world, you are now a stage girl. So, on 3, 2, 1, let's come forward.
I love posing so much.
Competition is fierce. Models must walk tall and look confident to stand out and impress the judges. A bit like that.
I was like worried obviously about being in a bikini because I'm not lean, but like that's one of the things that she teaches us. She teaches us confidence, and I still think I'm one of the most confident.
Good angles, abs down a little bit more. Feel it! You can't feel if you're looking at mama.
The first comp is in a few weeks, so I want to compete and I want to win, and it's about me. It's something that's big for me and I care about it.
Let's put that beacon of light on your vaginas. Look at the mirror. Now feel it. I really hope she leans down because with her posing that she's doing with me, she's a top girl, but you need the body first. The posing enhances a good body, and I am worried she's not going to get it in time.
Joel's back from DJing in Greece, which means date night.
Can't you remember the last proper date night that we had? I've missed you a lot then, man. I missed you a lot. You miss me?
Yeah, of course, I miss you.
So it's nice to be out anyway. I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks. It's weird.
I might not have seen you for a while, but I feel like I have. Because all I do is watch the Snapchat stories. And I know that you know that I watch.
I know, I always see
Which I know that you watch mine as well.
Yeah, obviously.
Social media is very clever these days, Joel. You can see exactly who's watching your stuff. You know when you're not in prep?
Yeah.
Like, what is it like to be able to come out like this and just get what the hell you like?
You know what? It sounds a bit over the top, but I actually can't even put it into words. Just to have that freedom to go and eat what you want.
Would you not rather a life where you can do this every day rather than going through all that? Like, this is a life. I do find it hard because most of the time I am on eggshells. I'm scared to like even tell you how I feel or like what's upsetting us because I don't want it to interrupt your fitness or your training. Because I know sometimes we've like maybe had a little argument and you're like, I don't want to know, like I don't want to speak about it, like it's not the right time. So like that's the bit that I find hard, like I can't.
Yeah, I have learnt my lessons to try and stop that from happening and just be as normal as possible when I'm in it, but I know it's hard. There's horrible times, I know. I mean, it's difficult. Of course it is.
Next time, we meet Tom, a world champion under pressure to keep winning big.
If you want something, you're going to work hard for it. If it's worth it and it means a lot to you, then you're going to give it 100%.
And it all gets too much for Amy. Meet the six-pack superstars, where sacrifice means nothing.
Okay, you motherfuckers, you call this a warm-up?
And winning means everything.
You can't obviously love us if you want to go and compete in a competition, you know how much it is.
To win, you have to work hard.
It's the guy holding the trophy at the end of the day that counts.
I don't know how I'm going to do it on stage, mate.
I have like this alter ego that Beyonce freaking knows, and I'm just like, come at me.
In a world where eating right, looking the best, and more hits means more cash, these are the six-pack superstars. In the fitness modelling world, it's competition season.
Okay, everybody come in. No talking when you're in the classroom. Warming yourself up with your iPods on.
As the UK's #1 posing coach, Audrey's pulling out all the stops to get her wannabe winners up to speed.
Today's class is my famous mock show. It's a full dress rehearsal. They think they've practiced enough at home. They come to this class, they realize, oh my goodness, I have to practice more. You better be getting your inner motherfucker going on, because in a moment you're gonna feel adrenaline for the... Is that someone late? Hi. You're late, darling. I'm trying to fix my strap. I can't let you in. The whole day, I've missed it. Yeah, you missed it.
Seems harsh, but when, like Audrey, you've trained over 100 champions, you can do as you damn well please.
Okay, you motherfuckers, you call this a warm-up? they pick up the pace. Amy, close that curtain for me. I don't like to see clutter. Close that curtain.
Whilst the others concentrate on their poses, Amy's doing double bubble, posing practice and her PA duties for Audrey, which includes cueing the music.
Okay, let the games begin, judges. Amy!
Or not.
If you want something, you're going to work hard for it. And that's not just in bodybuilding. Anyone who's got the passion and drive to do something, they're going to make sacrifices.
Meet Tom, a world champion bodybuilder who can bench press 340 pounds and eat 8 whole chickens in a day. Tom's got a competition coming up, so he's come to see photographer Giles Crofter for some new promotional body shots.
Harder, push down.
The human body is a sculpture and it's an art form, and you can sculpt it in a way to make it look how you think it should be.
It's warm, isn't it?
Time for an emergency loo break.
Oh, it's hot.
Usually you moan because it's cold. I don't think you need too much actually, Tom. As long as there's an even coat all over.
Really flat at the moment.
You do?
Yeah.
Shredded. Seriously, buddy, I think you're the best. You know you are.
All good?
Okay, boys, this is getting a bit weird now. Best get back to it.
If you're about to be judged right now, do you think talking's gonna help you? Girls?
Back at the mock competition, Audrey's in full swing.
We're gonna do the whole show. No stopping, like resting on the back wall, nothing. It's a real show. Stage is a sacred place. Don't fuck it up or I'll get really angry.
Believe me, you won't like Audrey when she's angry.
Girls up, boys down.
As the girls takes the stage, Amy's still multitasking her jewel-encrusted bikini bottoms off.
Can you fix the things for me? The kettlebell. Chris, we'll do it. Kettlebell right up against the door, Amy.
There's just one round left to go before the winners are declared.
Who's talking? Are they talking back there?
Oh, she's off again.
Amy, are they talking? Or were you? Were you talking?
It's just not Amy's day today. It's the night before Tom's competition.
High five.
Pre-prep is paramount.
Not much else you can do, except for eat, sleep, and tan.
Girlfriend Mish is helping with the beautifying process.
Ow.
Oh, shut up.
First, chest plucking.
You look like you're on your deathbed.
Lots of nail painting.
This is like a little pedicure now and again.
Followed by selecting the tiniest, shiniest pair of posing trunks. Coming up, Tom takes centre stage.
Let's go, Tom! Show us those details, come on!
Joel and Sophie's relationship troubles continue.
You're talking about doing another competition? Jesus.
And Amy reaches breaking point. Champion fitness model Joel is back from DJing in Ibiza and is taking girlfriend Sophie on a date.
So, obviously we're going to be together this weekend, which is amazing. Like, then you've just been to a B5, then you've been all the other places. But then, like, but how do I see each other going forward? Like, because I need a good plan.
Obviously, I'm ready now. I've saved up enough money to go ahead and put a deposit down on a place and get a mortgage.
Last year you said you were going to do it in September, then this year you said you're going to do it. It's like, is it ever going to be the time?
Yeah.
I do make a lot of sacrifices to spend time with you and stuff. So like, I just sometimes would like it back. Like, I hate to be negative, but I just feel like there is a lot of negatives. Because then after summer, you're talking about doing another competition. Like, Jesus. Can it go any more wrong?
In first place, by a landslide, Jade, our new mock show, first place, champion!
Everyone survived the mock comp. To celebrate, a team photo. Taken by Amy.
You will all be brilliant on the real stage. You practice everything I taught you. Trust the process. It's normal to cry. Some people don't even make it out of the gym before they cry. Could you try to make it out of the gym before you cry though? Come on. But yeah, Amy! Okay, I love you all! If you want to go,
It's been a tough day for Amy.
you got in so much trouble today. That was a big deal. But I'm not used to saying, Amy! You forgot the light, you forgot a few things, you were naughty with a few areas. Nothing major, nothing to kill you over. But that's not like you, it's so unusual. What's going on?
I don't know.
You don't know why you're like this?
No, I feel stressed.
Oh, baby girl. Oh. Are you upset you didn't get voted for?
It's just stressful.
It's very stressful. I understand it's stressful. Are you worried about this? Wait.
Partly, but I can ignore that, and I don't know, it was a lot running here and running there and like trying to do good as well, and I don't know how I'm going to do it on stage night.
You can do it. You've always done it. That's the thing. You've always done it. You've always juggled 10 plates at one time. You've always been such a good juggler. You still did well.
I kept on fucking up for you, and then it fucked up for myself, and now I'm like, well, what do I do on actual show day because you want me to work for you? I can't if I'm going to compete. I don't know what to do.
You can do it. You just need to get your focus back. Oh, baby girl. Oh.
Over in Aldershot, it's competition time. Tom's making final preparations, which means a lot of pumping, preening, and even more fake tanning.
Are you meant to be eating jelly babies?
Yeah? No.
Right now, I think he's just ready to get it done and get on stage, because that's when he shines. That's when he's going to show us his stuff.
Here we go!
All that training and grooming has come down to this moment.
Yes! Let's go, Tom!
My heart's going like the clappers.
Yes, look at that leg! I just got to zoom in, look at those legs.
Certain poses that he hits just makes his body pop. He's got one of the best physiques in the world.
The aim of the game is to flex every muscle. Tom's not drank any water for the past 24 hours to help make his veins pop.
Tom's the only one who can actually pose. He's got his hands down.
Just stay there, guys, while we take direction from the judges' table yet again. And your winner today, number 1191.
All the hard work has paid off. Tom smashed it.
I'd just like to thank everybody for coming, and I'll see you again in about a year's time.
Next time, it's crunch time for Joel.
I just don't feel like I have a boyfriend around, and I don't know if I want this anymore.
And we meet two of the biggest rivals on the circuit.
No one's got your shape. No one has got that shape.
He just looks small in my eye. He's lost a lot of size.
Meet the six-pack superstars, where sacrifice means nothing.
Okay, you motherfuckers, you call this a warm-up?
And winning means everything.
You can't obviously love us if you want to go and compete in a competition, you know how much it is.
To win, you have to work hard.
Squeeze them legs!
It's the guy holding the trophy at the end of the day that counts.
I don't know how I'm going to do it on stage, mate.
I have like this alter ego that Beyonce friggin' knows, and I'm just like, come at me.
In a world where eating right, looking the best, and more hits means more cash, these are the six-pack superstars. Fitness model Joel and bodybuilder Tom have come to a London gym to shoot a training video.
It's really important that I put content out for YouTube. People who look up to you in the fitness industry, that's your way of talking to them.
As world champions in their categories, other fitness fanatics are fascinated to know Tom and Joel's workout regime.
Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a good session, yeah?
You guys inspire me. Thank you so much.
Obviously, I just want to give as much back to all my followers and people that follow me on social media and give some tips on training. Yo, what's up, guys? So today, we're here at my gym. My boy Tom Coleman with me. Good. Good, man. We're going to show some exercises, show some tips. You ready, Tom? Right. Let's get into it, bro. Thanks, come on. Two more. When I'm starting to lift a bit heavier, I like to really focus on the negative contraction. Keep it nice and slow on the way down, and then explode on the way up.
Videos like this can get thousands of hits and earn the boys wads of cash.
Shooting collabs is a great way to boost views because obviously all his fan base get involved and my fan base are engaged. So I think supporting each other in the fitness industry is such a big thing. So that's it, guys. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, and get in touch with me and Tom also on Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want to know. Get in touch with us. Any tips, just give us a shout. And bro,
till next time.
Till next time, man.
With filming over the Boys Talk competition and Women Trouble.
Congratulations, I'm so proud of you. So you won the qualifier.
Pressure was unreal.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like.
You must be on top of the world, bro.
And then the invite to the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about you?
I've got my invite for the British finals, UK BFF, men's physique. So yeah, I got the finals in October. Oh, God, you know, Soph's like really against me doing. Yeah.
Anti-competition.
I mean, it's so difficult to work her around it. But I wish you'd be a bit more understanding. But it's never going to happen. Soph is Soph.
Yeah. She don't like it.
Yeah. But yeah, man. The way I try and make up for it is I say to her, look, go on holiday before, go on holiday after, and
don't talk to me during.
Yeah. But for me, it's just keeping the balance is key. But
just keep taking a holiday, mate.
Yeah.
Just keep taking a holiday.
Mate, it's costing too much money, bro.
Winning the comps now, though, so it's alright, isn't it?
I only started competing last year, believe it or not. I've won the British title twice, so my body's been under a lot of stress in 2 years.
Meet MICQUEL, an ex-con turned world champion bodybuilder competing in the upcoming British finals.
I would say genetically I'm gifted, but to win you have to work hard, so I've worked very hard for each show.
For MICQUEL, working hard wasn't always a priority.
This specific location takes me back. Just across there is a youth centre where I first started community service around about the age of 13. That's when I first started getting into trouble. The trouble that I got into escalated quite a lot. I got into an altercation in town and then I ended up stabbing him after he pulled a knife out on me. So at 18 I got sent down for 12 years. I'm very remorseful, very sorry for a lot of the stuff I've done. I do actually believe that fitness did save my life, bodybuilding itself. I ended up spending more time at the gym, and the people who I now have things in common with, obviously are not from that criminal world at all.
With the British finals only a few weeks away, MICQUEL's met up with posing coach Adrian to work on his technique.
You like these? Boom. Do it. That's it.
I'm actually proof that you can change your life, and no matter where you're coming from, no matter how hard it is, you can actually, no matter how bad it gets, you can actually do positive stuff.
Keep them hamstrings tight. Bring your elbows a tiny bit forward. Your elbows. That's better.
So maybe up a little bit.
Meet Guy, a 5-time bodybuilding champion determined to steal MICQUEL's crown.
Well, I don't think I can lose. If I'm at my 100%, I don't think anyone can beat me. My main rival, MICQUEL, he's looking really good. MICQUEL is looking really good, and he's bringing the best he's ever brought. But if I bring my best, I don't think he can beat me. That's better.
Back at the gym, MICQUEL's having a Kim Kardashian moment.
I'm wearing a waist trainer. You probably see like burlesque women in them and stuff. For me personally, the main reason why I wear it is because I've got very bad posture. And because I arch my back, it means that my stomach sticks out. And now my stomach's used to being contracted, well, pulled in, I should say, for 8 to 10 hours a day. When I take the waist trainer off, everything just sits nice and flat. But I won't wear it in the off season, I only wear it coming up to a competition.
Coming up, rivalry heats up between Guy and MICQUEL.
He just looks small in my eyes.
He looks like he's holding on to quite a bit of fat, especially around his stomach.
And Sophie's finally had enough.
Joel, I don't love the fitness boy, I don't love him.
Sophie, if I don't do this, I'm going to regret it.
Girlfriend Bethany is helping MICQUEL get ready for the British finals.
So should we devise a plan for the next few days then?
Yeah.
And when you're about to go to war, it's important to keep a close eye on your enemy.
Now he's done all those shows as well, his legs have started to go. His legs were a weird thing anyway.
And now they're just worse.
Now they're just worse.
He just looks small in my eyes.
He looks like he's holding on to quite a bit of fat, especially around his stomach.
His abs are there, but there's like a layer on top of them.
Yeah.
Hamstrings are non-existent now, quads are non-existent.
From the front, I think it could be quite close, but then obviously when I turn around from the back, I can't be beaten.
I don't want to beat a shit guy, I want to be a good guy, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, you want that
I want to beat
competition.
him on a good day.
He is good, he's a British champion for a reason.
Yeah.
I just think if I bring my 100%, he had to have brought something extra, and I don't think he's going to have brought it.
Yeah.
I've got it. It's my show, 100%.
Joel arrives at the gym and he's already feeling pumped.
My DJ touring is starting to quiet down a little bit, and I've had this big decision to make all summer, and I've made it. I've qualified for the finals. I've worked my arse off to get that qualification, and it's just not in my nature to let that sort of opportunity go. I'm just ready, my head's in the right space, and it's game time.
Now all Joel needs to do is tell Sophie.
Joel's rang us this morning and he said that he wants to meet me at the gym. There could be a few things that Joel could want to tell us. The worst things I would imagine would be if you didn't want to be with us again, or him doing a competition. What is going on?
You know, I've been thinking about the British finals all summer long, and I have come to a decision. Hear me out. I'm going to do them.
Do you know what that does to us?
For 3 years we've been through this, alright? And we always make it through.
And I can't do any more?
You can.
3 years I've done it, you expect us to do it and more?
Listen, I love you, yeah? I
But
love
obviously you don't love us,
I want
because you can't love someone that you can't obviously love us if you want to go and compete in a competition, because you know how much it is.
So,
you can't do it with us.
Sophie, I will
do this to us.
To keep our relationship as good as it is right now, and I promise you, I
But
will.
Joel,
I need your support with this. I want you in my corner.
I don't want you to do it
I
because-
don't want it to break us up, Sophie.
But
I
it is
can't
gonna break
not,
us
I
up.
can't not do something.
I just get so lonely when you do prep.
But as my girlfriend, you're meant to love me, right?
I
You need
do
to
love
support
you,
my
but
dreams and my passion. I've worked so hard.
I love you. I don't love Joel. I don't love the fitness boy. I don't love him.
Sophie, if I don't do this, I'm going to regret it. And
I don't know if I want this anymore. I can't do it. I'm sick of it.
Sophie, don't go.
So.
Next time, Audrey's back.
3, here, boom!
And she's got competition.
You'll never trump me on as many trophies as I get a show. I could even almost let you have that one.
And MICQUEL and Guy go head to head.
Tight! Good, MICQUEL!
Meet the six-pack superstars, where sacrifice means nothing.
Okay, you motherfucker! motherfuckers, you call this a warm-up?
And winning means everything.
You can't obviously love us if you want to go and compete in a competition. You know how much it
To win, you have to work hard.
Squeeze them legs!
It's the guy holding the trophy at the end of the day that counts.
I don't know how I'm going to do it on stage, mate.
I have like this alter ego, it's like Beyonce friggin' Knowles, and I'm just like, come at me.
In a world where eating right, looking the best, and more hits means more cash, these are the six-pack superstars. We're in Birmingham for the Physical Culture Association finals and the big showdown between two-time champion bodybuilder MICQUEL and five-time champion Guy.
I'll just pump up, eat a little bit, tiny bit more, glaze again, then go on stage. I'm ready now. Tight. Win the trophy. Win the trophy. Go eat a load of food.
Whilst Guy tops up his tan and devours a whole jar of peanut butter, rival MICQUEL doesn't seem too worried.
Leave it out, mate. Wait to see how much money I'm You ready, yeah? Yeah. Game time.
You have me in the second place, Sophie.
What's that shield?
Nah.
Silver shield.
You got me on some, I got you on some. You see what they want. I turn around, mate. Yeah.
No way, crazy. Of course we've got glutes, hamstrings, the lot shredded.
We'll see.
Oh, it's going to be tense.
Around 4 years ago, I was really unhappy, I was depressed, overweight. I've suddenly decided, you know what, like, let's do it. Like, I want to see how far I can actually push my body.
Meet Bryony, an aspiring bikini and fitness model with huge potential. She's in training for the upcoming Pro Elite and Miami Pro competitions.
I'm beyond happy. I'm in control of my life. If I want to change something, I can change it regardless of what gets chucked my way.
Bryony hasn't always been so confident.
There was a time when you wouldn't even let us take a picture of you.
That's why there's like hardly
now-
no pictures of me when I was big, because I was
Now
like a
we've got
ninja.
practically naked pictures everywhere. What triggered the sudden change?
Being really depressed, and it was like I was crying, going out drinking and just not going anywhere. Everything was going wrong. I never thought that I would ever be happy with myself.
She's worked so hard to achieve it. And you know, she has had some real knocks. And to come up the way she has and fight back, yeah, we're really proud. Sorry. I knew I'd do that, sorry. Oh, we're really proud.
Bryony has come to meet fellow posing class pal, Amy.
Amy!
Aspiring bikini model Amy struggled to balance her responsibilities as Audrey's personal assistant and training for the upcoming Pro Elite comp.
Now I'm like, well, what do I do on actual show day because you want me to work for you? I can't if I'm going to compete. I don't know what to do.
You can do it. You just need to get your focus back.
Did you know that Audrey wants me to carry on being her PA at the competitions that I'm competed in?
No.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's going to be a lot.
Yeah, and I was like, I told her at the start of the year that these are the comps that I'm planning on doing. And she was like, oh yeah, we'll talk about it near the time. And I thought, that means cool, find something else, we'll sort it out later. And then she told me no, like I have to do both. I don't want competing to sacrifice my work with Audrey. Like I want to do well for her.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I feel
like
that's
I'm
the hard
stuck.
part. In every job, like competing, it becomes your main focus. Like, it's very selfish in some ways competing because, you know, you've got to dedicate yourself to it.
Part of me is like, what's the point in putting myself through the stress of competing and then working for Audrey if I'm not going to do well?
You need to have more confidence in yourself. Like, really trust the process and like, you'll do well regardless. Don't stress, okay?
I know. Yo bitches, I'm coming for you.
Over at her London studio, posing coach Audrey is working with her most successful students.
Hold two. Boom! I do love working with James. He's the biggest thing in the industry. I made him, of course. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't be the biggest thing. And hands come down, boom. The first routine I gave him in 2012 revolutionized posing. It made him famous. Step, step, and we're out of there.
I'm known as like the guy that does well at everything that he does.
Meet James. A champion pro fitness competitor, he's the guy that does well at everything he does.
And now bring the left one down.
He's also the UK's first ever muscle model champion.
2, 3, here, boom!
According to Audrey, it's all thanks to her.
He doesn't have the ability to give himself a routine. He just gives, every routine I gave to him is what his students the year next will be doing. I'm the genius, I'm the master, I'm the mama. He has to come back to mama for the routine. You're momentarily in a bicep, and then you're going to drop it down.
She's one of the best around at the end of the day. You can't take that away from her. Every time I've worked with Audrey, she always gives me something completely unique and completely challenging, and then I can nick her ideas for my clients.
That's right. Audrey's model student is turning coach, and their clients will soon be going head to head.
So how many clients do you have in Miami Pro?
I've got 3 this weekend, which is quite a low number. I usually have a few more, but
I have 25.
Yeah, I know. I just can't seem to get any posing clients these days. Someone's taking all the business.
Someone had all the business to start with, and someone else came in and took those 3 that should have been hers, but that's besides the point. Someone asked me the other day, like, who taught me how to pose? And I'm like, I invented the style of posing.
I often think about doing my own routines before shows. Yeah, I know it's laughable. But you know, having somebody from outside to look in and someone that's got like a fair amount of experience.
Who could that be?
Well, if you,
Who? If I know someone like that.
Can you let me know?
Coming up, MICQUEL and Guy go muscle to muscle.
That's it! Your shots, Guy!
Amy's finally come to a decision and has arranged to meet Audrey.
So you wanted to meet today. Is everything okay?
I just wanted to basically talk to you because I think you're maybe a bit, I just don't feel I'm ready yet. So I want to take more time and make sure that when I step on stage, I'm actually in a competitive condition. But I've decided not to compete. But that means I can work for you. So
great decision overall, and
yeah,
I'm relieved because we're gonna have a really busy day at Pure Elite. It's going to be mayhem as always. And also, how much are you learning from the wings? You're seeing mistakes.
Yeah.
You're seeing the worst posers in the world as well. In my class, you don't see the worst posers in the world.
Really, really bad ones.
Yeah, there's some really, really bad ones up there.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
They think that they look like Beyonce and they look like...
You can see it in their eyes that they have no idea how bad they are. And the judges
great.
are like, and we're like.
It's the PCA finals and it's showtime. MICQUEL and Guy take centre stage.
Squeeze them legs!
With wags and coaches in tow.
That's it! Your shots, guys!
Hamstring! Good!
Strong shot, MICQUEL. This is your shot.
As they jostle for position, there's outstanding performances from both sides.
Tight! Good, MICQUEL!
Please turn and face the audience.
They're in danger of swallowing their own trunks. There can only be one winner.
The PCA champion is MICQUEL Ross.
MICQUEL is crowned champion of the PCA finals. And Guy has to settle for second place.
Fucking hell.
Having lost 4 stone for this competition, MICQUEL is shattered.
I think you haven't got much energy. Sorry.
It was fun up there, so I mean, MICQUEL did look good. So if I'd have won that, I'd have been buzzed because it's like it was so close. But hey.
Table for 2, please.
When you've starved yourself of food and water for the past 24 hours, there's only one way to celebrate.
Okay, now we're really, really hungry. Yeah, we're really hungry. So, portion lamb chops, 2 portion lamb chops, chicken curry, 3 naan breads, boiled rice, a margarita pizza, lamb.
And that's just for starters.
That's it for now. We'll see what it looks like. Just want to eat.
It's enough to feed a football team, but after weeks of stringent dieting, it's a good way to wind down.
What's the best thing about being off prep now?
Obviously the food. This is good.
It's like a smooth velvet taste, slithering across the tongue.
Slithering. What's it feel like when it goes down?
Feels good. Better than sex.
I think we'll leave these lovebirds to it. Next time.
Amy!
Audrey's in her element.
Food every time.
Give me the right space.
And it's competition time for Bryony.
Everyone's eating like animals, but I'm just trying to stay relaxed. I'll get in the zone.
Meet the six-pack superstars, where sacrifice means nothing.
Okay, you motherfuckers, you call this a warm-up?
And winning means everything.
You can't obviously love us if you want to go and compete in a competition. You know how much it is.
To win, you have to work hard.
Squeeze them legs!
It's the guy holding the trophy at the end of the day that counts.
I don't know how I'm going to do it on stage, mate.
I have like this alter ego, it's like Beyonce freaking knows, and I'm just like, come at me.
In a world where eating right, looking the best, and more hits means more cash, these are the six-pack superstars. With one of the UK's premier bikini model competitions around the corner, Bryony wants to look her best.
Doing all this fitness stuff is just like, you start to feel like a man. It's all the girly stuff now.
What colour's your bikini are you having?
I've got a different one this time. I've got a white one, so...
No, I think white would be nice. And I've seen on your Instagram you're in a white outfit. It looked really nice.
Oh, thank you. It's so much pressure because it's not even just your body that you're getting marked on. Like, they mark you on your jewellery, your hair, your makeup, your nails. I've got to be the best version of me on that stage, and that's all I can do. They're so girly. Woo!
We're in Manchester. It's the day of Pro Elite. Everyone's gearing up for the main event. As the UK's #1 posing coach, Audrey has a team of students competing today.
Can I get all my little minions, my little disciples? Come gather around a bit closer. Erica's for Amy.
Aspiring bikini model Amy decided not to compete. Instead, she's working for Audrey, who's also hosting the show.
I was like, I'm supposed to be on that stage, and it sucked. I felt gutted.
Amy, if I go like this, that's the symbol for I need water, and then you just open it. Okay. I'm bizarrely. Let's practice it.
But I know that I'm working. Like, I have to be professional. I can't be there glum and sulky and whatever. I had to just, chuck that out of my mind and just get on with the day.
For one of Audrey's star posers, Bryony, it's a different story.
There you are! Sorry. Don't touch me, Jen. Somebody already got a bit of streak on me.
After months of hard training, she's hoping to take a win today.
Okay, so you need to keep cool. Right now in this corridor, we're breaking down real. It's really hot right now. So find a cooler spot to be.
It's so funny. She leading up to this, when I was planning on competing, she said like, "Oh no, you can do both. You can do both." Like this. But then she was speaking to Bryony, and she was even saying to her like, "Don't do much because like you may sweat your tan off. Make sure you stay in a cool place." And I was thinking, okay, right.
What is your main job besides getting me green tea?
Take photos with the light.
Take photos with the light. So taking photos with the light requires the light to be with the camera.
I'm going to carry on doing her social media, I'll carry on working for her for shows, but there is no way in hell I am working for her on the day that I compete.
For today, Amy will take to the stage.
Then you would go to the left as Amy demonstrated.
As the stand-in.
You wait here until that person is finished. The second Amy left is my cue to walk forward. A lot of people, you like to wait here for a great big announcement, but it's better, I like to announce you when you're here. Let's hear it for Amy.
I am buzzing to get on that stage. Like, I just love it. I have like this alter ego. It's like Beyonce friggin' Knowles, and I'm just like, come at me. It might look glamorous on stage when we're all up there, but everyone backstage in an absolute sweatbox. No one's got deodorant on. Everyone's stinking. Tans are going everywhere, and everyone's eating like animals. But I'm just trying to stay relaxed. I'm in the best shape of my life that I possibly can be right now. I've put my all into this prep. If I can kick ass at this, I can kick ass at anything.
Coming up, Bryony's wardrobe malfunctions. And can she clinch the win?
Number 44, this is Bryony.
We're at the Pro Elite Finals in Middleton, and it's almost showtime.
Audrey, we've got 5 minutes till the show starts again. Do you want me to host the show or something? Her boobs every time.
Give me the right space. Okay, these ones I'll work that one, okay? Show me, Mum.
Bikini short here.
Backstage, there's last-minute touches.
Place me. So we just want to enhance in certain areas like abs, quads, shoulders, back.
Going to great lengths to reach perfection.
We've got to hold your stance, our arms down. Just don't want your cheek hanging out, they'll make you mark down.
Apparently, judges really crack down on wedges.
Go.
It's that stress, isn't it?
I'm going to be your host for today. My name is Audrey Kaipio. Let's bring out your very first competitor for today, number 14.
The girls take to the stage in their custom-made bikinis. Amy seems to have mastered the water pass. Bryony up next.
3, please welcome number 44. This is Bryony Went.
All the muscle groups need to be flexed in order to impress the judges.
Literally, it's like an adrenaline rush, and you just feel so high on vibes, like, and you're just smiling the whole time like that. My smile wasn't even fake. And my adrenaline is literally going, like, it just feels unreal.
First place, your new Bikini Babe Short champion, number 166, Natalie.
For Bryony, it's a huge disappointment. Best mate Abby is there for support.
Don't worry. Don't let it get you. Don't let it do this to you. Because you're doing it for the reason and the journey it took to get here, not for some poxy trophy. Sorry if everyone's got one.
Yes.
Stop it. Who cares? You looked incredible. The best package you have brought today, and that's the most important thing today.
Yeah.
Okay? Promise.
So she's a great poser, but today wasn't her day. She just needs to maybe spend another 6 months working on her body. Hopefully she won't get into the pies right now. This happens after shows. They get into the pies and it's game over. Then they're not even back to square one. They've set themselves back. So if she's smart, she'll keep it together and she can have the body of her dreams and win me a trophy in 6 months' time.
At least we got a little trophy. Competitor 2017. Let's go get chicken fajitas or whatever. Yeah.
It's not Bryony's day, but someone's celebrating.
I had 10 new champions today, so I am more than thrilled. They absolutely delivered, so well done to all of them. 10 new champions, I couldn't be happier.
Next time, our six-packers gear up for the show of the year. Posing coach rivals go head-to-head.
My students, it's hands off. They're mine.
Joel makes a big decision.
It's obviously not what she wants in a boyfriend. I don't want to lose the relationship over it.
Meet the six-pack superstars, where sacrifice means nothing.
Okay, you motherfuckers, you call this a warm-up?
And winning means everything.
You can't obviously love us if you want to go and compete in a competition. You know how much it is.
To win, you have to work hard.
Squeeze them legs!
It's the guy holding the trophy at the end of the day that counts.
I don't know how I'm going to do it on stage, mate.
I have like this alter ego, it's like Beyonce freaking knows, and I'm just like, come at me.
In a world where eating right, looking the best, and more hits means more cash, these are the six-pack superstars. In 2 days' time, it's the Miami Pro UK Finals, and our six-packers are gearing up.
Make me 20 years younger.
The UK's premier posing coach, Audrey, will be hosting.
It's Miami Pro this weekend, and I want to pull out all the stops because I'm on the stage longer than anyone else. So I'm coming to see my Botox girl today. Do you think more in the corners? So stage is a sacred place. You must do everything in your power to make sure you are glitzed and glammed and looking a little bit less human.
Do a little bit more hair?
It takes a couple days to settle, so of course it's not there quite yet. But I'm so excited because in a couple days I'm going to be just fresher than ever.
Oh, I love it.
And of course my boobs are always ready.
Bikini model Bryony will be competing. It's her second big comp in a matter of weeks.
Curler, straighteners, hairbrush.
And the strict diet and brutal training regime has taken its toll.
I'm feeling drained and really emotional. Like I've actually had a really tough couple of days. Wine check, we are good to go. It's taken me this to really push myself, and it's, oh God. And it's putting myself out there, making myself so vulnerable. It's really hard. We're all doing it for a reason, and I think it's best to just stay focused on that and just better yourself every day. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, can you just let me know you're there?
See you later, Dad.
Right, don't drive fast.
I won't. I'll try and bring home a cup, Dad.
Hi, babe, you okay?
How you doing?
Yeah, good, babe.
Good to see you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Right, let me get your hand.
World champion fitness model Joel has had a big decision to make after girlfriend Sophie broke down.
I just don't feel like I have a boyfriend around, and I don't know if I want this anymore.
Sophie doesn't like me doing prep because prep is so difficult on relationships, especially if someone in the relationship is not doing prep themselves. And in this case, Sophie doesn't do prep, she doesn't do comps. Fitness is not a big part of her life. It's obviously not what she wants in a boyfriend. I don't want to lose the relationship over it.
So you're looking forward to doing judging?
Yeah.
That's where you started.
It's the first comp I won.
Yeah.
So to go back there as a judge is really cool. And
it's
it's
nice.
always, it's a great day out as well.
Yeah.
Joel's decided to stand down from competing and judge instead.
You've got well hairy legs, look at you.
Sophie was like, I can't stand you having prickly legs. She's like, you fucking grow your legs.
Yeah, got your head, got your head.
I'll do everything I can to get her back on side. We good?
We're good, we've done this.
Yes.
Boom, got it.
Done.
We're in St Albans for the Miami Pro UK Finals. All the big guns are out.
Yeah, I'm good. How's things?
Yeah, we're really good. I'm excited to judge today.
Yeah, another day judging.
Bryony, we're here, let's enjoy it. It's gonna go so quickly, isn't it?
Here I come. Ready?
Win me a trophy!
Audrey's got 35 models competing today, and with assistant Amy by her side, spirits are high.
Now that's the money shot.
And after all Amy's stresses, they're getting on like a house on fire.
Audrey's in a very, very playful mood, which is kind of fun. So today's actually really, really nice. I can tell you was getting a bit bored as well. You kept on chucking these at my head. Let's see how long this lasts.
Joel invited Sophie along today.
Hello. How you doing? You right?
Yeah, I've got to see my family and stuff, but you know I would have loved to come.
Yeah. It does start to make me think about the British finals coming up, and
It's not your time, it's been your time, it's other people's at the minute.
yeah, that's right. It's not the time for me right now. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to go anyways, but good luck with everything.
Yeah. All right, love you. Wish you're here, and I'll see you soon. Yeah.
All right, bye-bye. I would love her to be here because out of anyone in my world, for her to be here just would have been icing on the cake, to be honest.
Coming up, Bryony's caught short.
It's amazing how much I actually need to pee considering I haven't drunk anything today.
And Audrey's on the warpath.
What's James doing? My students, it's hands off. They're mine.
It's the Miami Pro UK Finals.
Should be pretty good, I reckon. Yeah. Hey, look, decent. The condition's really awesome.
Champion bodybuilder turned posing coach James is hoping to take home his first trophy as coach.
You can stick your bum out a bit.
But this guy's not on James's books.
What's James doing?
Hey guys!
Oh, hey Audrey.
My students, it's hands off. They're mine. Because they're gonna mess it all up. And I need to win. You weren't doing some posing with
No.
him?
Well, I'm just trying to reinforce what you would teach, keeping it relaxed and, nice and loose.
You know you're not supposed to meddle. You always do a tweak or two.
Oh, I'm just trying to help, But no, you look great. You look great. I'll leave you guys to it, yeah? Okay. All right. See you in a bit.
He wasn't changing your routine, was he?
When the banter goes up, I just want to give it back as hard as I can. And so it's the guy holding the trophy at the end of the day that counts.
Competitors gather on stage for the opening parade. It's a chance to strut their stuff and size up the opposition.
It's none other than delivering chef Joe Corey. Joe is the Miami Pro Fitness Model World Champion and MVP.
I take the judging very, very seriously because the people that get placed and where they get placed literally has a massive impact on their career, just like it did on mine and their future.
What's the time?
Backstage, Bryony slipped into her made-to-measure 500 quid jewel bikini.
I'm just telling myself shoulders down, back, boobs out. It's amazing how much I actually need to pee considering I haven't drunk anything today. I feel like nervous weight.
Out front, James's clients are up.
This is Marco from Hungary.
I don't normally get boastful and competitive with my clients, but Audrey's been ribbing me all day. I've definitely got the winner. Marius has definitely taken it.
In first place. Number 85.
It's one of Audrey's students. Looks like experience has won the day.
Fuck yeah.
Next, it's the Bikini Babes.
Please welcome number 21. This is Bryony Wentz. Bryony works as a personal assistant. Ladies, please come forward for your quarter turn.
I'm sweating buckets and I was just shaking. I need water.
Has Bryony done enough?
Okay, it's number 32, number 13, number 24, and number 8.
Bryony didn't make the cut.
I remember my routine. Is that a positive? And I didn't fall over. Oh, I did wobble when I went into my back pose. I was like. Next 6 months, I just want to get back into training hard, getting my eating right again, enjoying friends and family again.
She used to be a big old fatty, so I think she lost 4 pounds, or 4 stone you guys call it here, 4 stone. That's 60 pounds. That's a lot of weight.
And what of Amy's decision to work for Audrey today?
Although I didn't compete this time, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to compete. I'm just taking more time.
She can't be that disappointed. She gets all the perks of hanging out with Mama, so how disappointed can you really be? Come on, come on.
Everything's moving forward, and I will compete, and I will win.
We're dancing, we're doing the champion dance!
In this dog-eat-dog world of fake tans, jeweled bikinis and tiny trunks, huge sacrifices are made. Champions come and go. And when the fake tans fade, one thing's for certain.
Champion!
But Audrey will always be there at the helm.
Anna!